Once upon a time, 2 years ago, on June 21st, 2019, a younger, more innocent version of myself woke up thinking, oh man, today's the day, isn't it? And this younger version of myself, his expectations weren't really that high. He didn't really think that much of what was going to happen that day. He didn't think it'd be great. But at the very least, he thought he'd enjoy seeing those characters that he fell in love with as a teensy little child up on the big screen again, doing the things that helped define his childhood. But oh boy, how wrong this younger, more naive, more innocent version of myself was, because nothing could have ever prepared him in a million years for what horrors awaited him on that screen. When at 4:45 p.m. plus 15 minutes because gotta factor in previews there, in Auditorium 24 in seat F8, which is nothing, I'll never forget that ever for the rest of my life. He sat there and watched in horror and agony and pain and sadness as everything that defined who he was just torn down at the seams without a care in the world. He couldn't even get up when the credits started rolling. He just sat there in disbelief and utter shock at what he just watched happen. And it wasn't until the film stopped rolling after the final logos, after the credits, and the movie theater staff started sweeping up and were looking around like, what is this loser still doing here? That he finally got off his ass, got left the theater, got back in his car, and immediately called Forgetful Guy 45 to ask the simple question of, what the fuck did I just watch? And that's the story of June 21st, 2019. And now you got to hear all about why all that happened, because my series on Toy Story 4 is finally complete, and now to try to make up for it, we're gonna live out June 21st in this game, and hope that it's gonna be a little bit better than that. Oh boy. That was an intro. Hello and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal, where hopefully I didn't bore you to death with that intro. And last time, some crazy things happened. We got Makoto on the team, which is awesome. I didn't think I'd be saying that. I didn't think that the words Makoto and awesome would be together in the same sentence at all in any game franchise. But sure enough, here they are. She's here. She's awesome. She's a part of the team. Her awakening was phenomenal. And I am very excited to tackle the next palace with her on our team. But there's two things I want to say about that. First of all, some people said in the comments that her healing stats, or like her healing abilities, are really, really powerful, so I should sub her out for Morgana instead of Ryuji. And you are correct. That is a very logical decision. But here's the thing. My motivation for pulling out Ryuji is not necessarily because it'll be better for my game. It's because the person who we're going after, that being Kaneshiro, has decided to say something along the lines of, what was his line? I think it was something along the lines of, that women are weak physically, socially, and mentally, or that they're incompetent and those three things. I don't know, it was something stupid like that. So now, to prove him horribly, horribly wrong, we're going to equip our team with as much girl power as we possibly can. Even though Morgana's a guy, his character is voiced by Cassandra Lee Mortis, so it technically still counts. Anyway, second thing is that we're not just going to go to the palace straight away. I kind of want to spend a few days just kind of relaxing and spending time with people and doing everyday life stuff before we dive into the next palace, as we typically do. Because the last time we just kind of dove straight into it, but this time I want to relax a little bit, just for a few days before we dive straight into things. So, now that that long preamble's out of the way, let's get to work. Between episodes, I tried to leave the place to go craft some tools for the next palace, but the game didn't let me. I tried to leave and the game said no, because apparently we're tired from today, so we can't actually leave, so we're forced to go to bed straight away this time, which is unfortunate. But it's fine, because we can just do this another day. There's no pressing need to craft infiltration tools tonight. We can always do it another day. I'm looking forward to seeing how things will go with our new member. Oh, so that's another thing. One last thing I forgot to mention before we start up June 21st in this game, which is that, for as much as I never thought I would ever say this, Kasumi has some competition. So we'll see how that shapes up when we eventually get to that point in the game.
A motorcycle-shaped persona, huh? You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity. You just don't get it. Don't underestimate the power of four-wheel drive.
Mind you, I could never drive a motorcycle, and I always am typically annoyed when I see a motorcycle on the road, because typically speaking, not every single motorcyclist I've ever seen, just to be clear, it's not all of them, but a lot of the people I've seen drive motorcycles are very reckless with them, and they tend to think that the rules of the road don't actually apply to them, and they just kind of weave in and out as much as they can and try to just, you know, just don't, they feel like the rules of the road don't apply to them. Of course, it's not all of them, but a lot of the motorcyclists I've seen kind of don't seem to adhere to the rules of the road.
Well, motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people. I really am special after all.
I think you were...
No. Take somewhere?
Pretty sure you were special the moment you opened your mouth and started talking.
Something just crossed my mind. It's no use. I can't remember it all. There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember. I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro for now. Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever. So
excuse me?
But man, you really do have something special. Looks like I better step up my game too.
Feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Alright then. If negotiation with an animal type shadow fails, you can try again.
Alright.
Duly noted. Morgana can now use kitty talk.
I know. After we deal with Kaneshiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can... Hello? We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck.
Imagine being so boring that you put people to sleep by talking. Talking is usually a thing that you do to keep people awake. Not a thing you do to put people to sleep.
Could there be some reason for it? Nah, that can't be.
And so the pain begins.
I'm sorry for asking you here like this.
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room.
By the way, I'm still not over the fact that the voice actress who's voicing Makoto's lines is the person who voiced Kamaru's lines in Ultra Despair Girls. It's just... how does that happen?
Although it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
What do you mean?
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment? Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt, so I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kaneshiro's victims.
I mean, you kind of saved our asses yesterday, so I don't know if I'd go that far.
I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. I felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself. Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you and your friends. I'm deeply sorry as well.
I see. In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai. You were a bit reckless, But you're the reason we found a way into Kanashiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was. You're always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways. It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you On?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Do you want to split one?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
Oh, yes, let's. After school today, right?
That's a nice little bit of reconciliation for those two. Because to be clear, up until this... Oh, no, it's Chalkman again. God damn it. Hey, everybody, it's Chalkman back at it again. Joy. To be honest, those two kind of did butt heads a lot previously, so it's nice they had a little bit of reconciliation. Anyway, I realize this is a mite late, but how shall I refer to you, Nijima-san? I believe some courtesy should be shown to those who are our senior. Oh yeah, should we call you Nijima-san or like Nijima-senpai? No need to be formal, just treat me the same way you would anyone else. Alright? Would that not be rude? I already just call her by her name. For real, did something happen? That's a secret between us girls. Damn it, that sounds like fun. All of you may call me by my first name, no need to hesitate. Very well, I shall do just that.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh, great. Just get it over with. Just toss the stupid chalk. I'll dodge it, like I always do, and nothing will happen. When will you learn that you cannot hit me with your chalk? You hit me the first, like that trick only works once. Then I learned to anticipate the chalk, and you can't hit me again. Yeah, just get it over with. Just throw the chalk. Get it over with. What a surprise, you didn't hit me. Who could have seen this coming? Like, why does he keep trying? He literally can't hit me anymore. I can't believe he dodged. And why are you all shocked by this? Like, I've dodged it like 3 times at this point. Whatever, moving on. That's... Who are you, me in my videos? Whatever, moving on. You've got the entire class's attention, your charm has definitely increased. I literally don't do anything. I mean, again, I'll take free points, but I'm not doing anything special. The game just does it for me. I just dodge it automatically. Alrighty then.
Okay.
Our next target is a criminal one that even the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless. The plan to change Kanashiro's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission starts. Yeah, we're not gonna dive straight into this. We got, how much time do we have? Shouldn't you tell the others about the target? Oh my god, shut up about mementos. We have 18 days. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, who's messaging me now? Well, I have other plans than to spend time with you today. Cause we spent time with you recently. We'll get to you in the future, probably in a few days. Because I want to spend a considerable amount of days. If we have 18, I want to say a considerable amount of days, or spend a considerable amount of days spending time with people and hanging out before we tie back into the palace. But today is gonna be all about coping. And the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to go. It was in Central Street, I think, because we still have something we've yet to return. And I've been saving it for this very day. We're gonna go to the DVD rental place because this movie that I saw today is shit, and I want to shove it back in your face. Sure, I need to rent something else to wash down the pain that you just forced me to endure. We have kindness, proficiency, guts, and proficiency. Okay, so I guess we'll go with this. We haven't gone to the we haven't done anything to actually increase our kindness in a while, so I guess we'll take this up. I mean, we're increasing our ranks with other people, but in terms of actually just strictly increasing kindness, I don't think we've done anything like that in a while. So yeah, take your shitty movie. I've torn it to pieces. Goodbye, I don't need it anymore. See you later. So now we've taken care of that. Let's go. Now I need therapy. Now I need to go talk to someone who I can vent about my problems to, because good lord almighty, do I need to recover after the shit that I just watched. So I think we find him in the practice building. Let's go talk to Maruki. Hey, buddy. Life's crap. I watched a shit movie and it destroyed everything. And I told everyone else why I destroyed everything, but now I need to tell you why I destroyed everything. It's gotten so hot lately, it really makes me reconsider the lab coat, to be honest. Do you have any time today? I actually been planning a little... Well, I should just ask, are you free today? Now I am. Maybe a break wouldn't be so bad. Are you gonna help me with this research? Absolutely.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Well, come on in. Make yourself at home. Man, today's been rough.
Now,
Today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. Is it a button I can push to erase Toy Story 4? I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you, since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great, because we need to get his his thing ranking up, so I gotta be honest. I need to be optimistic and kind to him. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
oh, yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how their taste compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? Well, logically speaking, there's no reason why one should taste better over the other. But I could make an argument for either. Like, if you steelman me and force me, I could make an argument for either. Because I could either say that this one tasted better because it was only 1, so they had to savor every bite of the cookie, so they got more out of it as opposed to just shoving them down your throat like you would with the 10 cookies. Or I could say that because you consumed more food, it felt like it tasted better than just the 1. So I could really make an argument for either of them. So I'm just gonna say this, as I
see.
You're a rationalist, are you? Unfortunately, the truth is that they prefer the isolated single cookie. There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see how this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. I mean, so that's kind of what I said, which is that because it was only 1, you have to savor more of it. So, kind of what I said. Ah, I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect that spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. So basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, let me tell you a story. A 4th story. And it's crap. How do you feel about that idea, that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? As long as it tastes good, I guess. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but it's something that about such seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes, but if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example,
Take that story I just told you. What if you've eaten that 1 cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. That's not... by definition, taste is literally subjective. You're not really dropping any truth bombs here. It's not... I would say not truth exactly, because he's not dropping any bombshells. It's literally dependent on your taste buds, but I gotta rank him up. So I'm glad you're glad to hear me say that, because I didn't want to say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was that this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people. I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Well, that's not exactly a high bar. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective, some people might call it a lie or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe the method could save a lot of people.
sorry.
Oh, Gex, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. Speak for yourself, buddy. This is a one-way relationship. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say, anyway. Alrighty. So long as all I care about is getting your confident rank up, that's really all I care about.
All right.
You will now earn more XP, yeah, whatever. I'm doing this for the stat boost. I'd better show you how another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is a hypnotic trick to erase that movie from your mind. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Right.
Your max SP increased by 5. Oh, and here, never bad time for a snack, right?
Well,
That's
see you.
whatever you say. Make sure you get home before it gets too dark, okay? Alrighty. And here comes the inevitable phone call. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. I really don't mind. If it gets me the stat boost and it gets me closer to the true ending, then I really don't mind. You're always so kind. You might be a better counselor than I am. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon. Hopefully not too soon, though. Alright, we did it. We survived June 20... Never mind, we didn't survive June 21st. I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season. I still don't follow that logic. I think you'd think that would draw more people into the indoor spaces, but whatever. There has been no sign yet of Kaneshiro acting on his threats. He probably thinks his money's just gonna come rolling in. He does have the upper hand on us, after all. If that picture got out, who knows what would end up happening to me. Guess worst case scenario, he gets expelled. No, there was a more serious alternative. He's currently under probation, meaning... I'm so sorry, this whole situation is my fault. Come on, stop that. I mean, you're the one who's in the most trouble right now. My sister's a prosecutor. This will surely be a problem for her as well. What should I do? Step 1, don't care about your sister. She clearly doesn't care about you. And step 2, profit. Kaneshiro must surely be taking that aspect into account too. Let's change his heart. That was the plan from the beginning. For sure, even the police are having trouble with that bastard. We'll be heroes if we catch him. High risk, high reward. You're all so positive. Well, it's not exactly our first rodeo. In a way, your recklessness is the only reason we are now able to pursue this change of heart. Totally, we're in deep shit, so we're going to do whatever we can to get out of it. I never thought of things in that way before. It is quite strange hearing something so positive from Ryuji. Shut up. Alright, leader, you can decide when we meet up.
Your position changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition. In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
We'll do it, but not too soon. We got some... Okay, so first things first, we have no tools to actually craft things. Because I tried to craft things between episodes, and then I realized I don't have anything, so then I was going to go buy resources between episodes. And then I realized that they locked me in the cafe all night, so I couldn't do that. So step 1 of our mission tonight is going to be to buy more resources here so we can actually craft some things. Retro game set. A gaming console set that includes a game. They're both considerably old. As cool as it would be to get this, not really itching to do this. I think we need to save our money for more important things. So... we'll buy, we don't really have the means to afford. We'll buy a couple of these. Yes, that's, actually, hold on. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna make a quick trip to the Velvet Room. Because another thing that I want to do today is I want to go get back the Cherry Persona from Ryuji. I'm assuming we can get back the Cherry Persona that we use for Ryuji. Because, we haven't gotten the chance to hang out with him in a while. At least not in any way that would significantly advance our thing with him. So, I want to get it back, just because I want to start spending time with them again, so I'm hoping we can buy it back. We were able to buy the other ones back, so I hope we can buy this one back too, and then get that taken care of. And then once I see how much it actually costs to buy this back, then I can make more appropriate budgeting decisions for how much we can view some personas. Here we go. How much we can reasonably spend on crafting supplies. So... by Arcana, so Chariot would be, I forgot that it's not actually organized. You can't organize alphabetically by the Arcana. It's just sorted randomly. So, I'm assuming Chariot's somewhere. Okay, here's the Cherry category. Where's ours? Okay, here's, so this one's less expensive. We're gonna go, I mean, this is a higher level. Do we want to make the splurge on the higher level one? Probably, honestly. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's go ahead, get it. It's gonna cost us more, but it's fine. Yeah, so good thing I came here first. So we have that back now. So now that we have that, we'll dip out. See it? Yep, I want to go back. So that's taken care of. So now I think we should probably... should we work? Here, hold on. Let's, first things first, let's check... that's wrong menu. First, let's check, make sure we have not equipped. God damn it. Stop messing up the menu input. Here we go. Okay. So to review, we have Counselor, Lovers, Death, Justice, Temperance, Chariot, and then a useless Emperor thing for, I don't know what this is gonna, no one, this doesn't help us with anyone, so I don't know why we still have this. But we have one for Maruki, for An, for Takemi, for a freaking Pleasant Boy, for Kawakami, which I still am not committed to actually pursuing her further after the things that have been revealed. And then we have our one back for Ryuji, so this should take care of the full slate of characters that I want to get close to. So, because if I'm correct, the only things we need to actually get the true ending, from what people have told me, is that I need to improve the Justice. I need to improve Akechi's rank. I need to improve Maruki's rank, and of course I need to. I think that's it, aside from obviously upgrading Kasumi's as well. I think that's all the main ones. And everything else is just kind of secondary. Like, this gives me better stuff, and then, etc., etc. But the essential ones are the Justice one and the Counselor one, so I think we're good in that regard. Hopefully, we'll find out eventually, I suppose. But that takes care of everything for now, so I'm going to leave that there. So now, what I want to do is I want to go check to see if it's busy tonight at the Beef Ball place. It is not... Okay, so hold on. I was going to say... So now that we've done that... Because if it was super busy tonight, then I was going to work here, because obviously you can get more money from this. But I'm not going to, because I did a little bit of research in what it actually takes to romance the particular characters in question. Because my two options right now are either Kasumi or Makoto. I'm undecided on who I'm actually going to end up romancing, if I romance anyone at all. But I did learn that Kasumi, from what I know, and feel free to correct me if I've researched incorrectly, for Kasumi, all you need to do is her things will automatically rank up once if you just need to choose to hang out with her on June 8th, June 29th, so that one's coming up soon, July 31st, which is my birthday, so it seems like a nice birthday present, and then August 7th, and then once that happens, then all that's required is upgrading Akechi's rank with the Justice Arcana, Maruki's rank with the Counselor Arcana, and that she needs to reach rank 5 in her social status by December 18th. And that's all you need to do to actually get to that point. And then at that point, it's just play the game normally, I believe. And then for Makoto, there's nothing special you have to do in terms of like ranking up people. But you have to rank up yourself, and then you have to reach rank 3 of knowledge, which we already have. So that's taken care of. You also need to max out your charm stats, as well as maxing out her social stats. So we need to increase our charm, and we need to reach max rank quickly. And so the thing there is that one of the jobs we have, if we can check the counter real quick, is that the one at the flower shop in the underground mall gives us charm in addition to the money. So even though we earn more money from these two, we can earn, it's not that much more, and also we're going to go to a palace soon, which will give us a whole lot of money. So it's worth it. Whereas we aren't going to get charm from a palace. So we're gonna. It's sometime in the next few days, we're going to work here to get the charm increase, and then we'll take the pay cut in the process. And if we're lucky, maybe it'll even be busy at the flower shop when we go to work there. Who knows? We might even get a message from one of them telling us, please come work here, which would work out nicely. And on that note, the way I'm going to spend my night tonight is because I think it only costs 500 yen to actually go to the bathhouse. And the bathhouse, from what I understand, is not only a guaranteed increase in charm, but also during the rainy season, I think you can actually stay longer in the bathhouse. Why did I come back here? I could have I could have warped back to the back streets. I don't know why I did this, but it's fine. Not only are you guaranteed to be allowed to stay in the bathhouse, but during the rainy season, you're allowed to stay, from what I understand, you're allowed to stay slightly longer, which should give you an increase, like an even bigger increase in your charm stat, I think. I don't know for sure, but I think that's how that works. So, assuming that I have the price correct.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm exactly correct about that as well. Let's buy this. We get this in there. We have barely any money left, but we're gonna get money soon from working, so that should outweigh it, hopefully. It's a bit too hot. I should get out before I get lightheaded.
What's up?
Whoa, you're so red. Are you okay? I know it feels good, but don't overdo it. There's our charm increase. And there we go. Yep, okay. I have to admit, pushing yourself that much is kind of impressive. Another charm increase? Or... Okay, guts increase, fine.
Hey.
It'd be nice to stay at home soon, but can you move? And there we go. Alright, I think we are on track. I know I don't have enough money to do what I want. Haven't there been a lot of pictures leaked lately? Want me to get you a job? It's real easy. So many weirdos lately. Is that psychotic breakdown thing? It's been hard to meet my quota. I gotta find some suckers. I think we're on track for the potential romance of the two people that we're considering for the future. And I think we're making great progress in terms of everyone's social status and all that. Hey, did you hear? There's a famous bug off with a fortune teller.
I know what you're talking
I read something about that online. The beautiful fortune teller is something, whatever. I heard she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions come true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate will be. I think I'll pay her a visit. A fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met with the journalist? Seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. She would pay her a visit too. I don't want to go to the stupid fortune teller. Why would I ever waste my money on that? We're already strapped for cash as is. I'm sure we're going to get a lot soon if we're going to the palace, but hey, Makoto. Never thought I'd greet you and not say, oh, great, Makoto. But hey, it's a positive change.
I've been thinking a lot about personas and palaces since yesterday. That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone.
Oh, I would have gone, if I wanted to thematically analyze that, I first would have gone for he thinks he's high above everyone else in terms of his social status. He thinks he's better than everyone.
Tight in there too. That's why we should get moving soon.
Oh, great.
Why
Here we
don't
go
to the
again.
palace today?
Here we go again. The thing where everybody constantly nags me to go, why aren't we going to the palace today? Why don't we go today? From Ryuji, Morgana, Makoto, on. Everybody under the sun says, why don't we go to the palace today? And then I say, no! And then I get annoyed, and then I push it off even longer because everyone keeps telling me to do something I don't want to do. Let me think about it.
Understood. I'm sure you have your reasons as the leader. I'll leave my schedule open after school, so talk to me anytime.
Alrighty. So the first thing I want to do... Oh, well, I guess we got class to take care of. Makoto, you okay? Is Kanashiro threaten you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I chose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kanashiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So do you think we're safe for now, then? I think we're fine. You're wrong. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kaneshiro's heart as soon as possible. We have to 18 days from, or I guess 17 days from now. Agreed, I'll do anything I can to help. Trust me, we're fine. We've been through this before. We will be just fine. We've handled far worse in the past before. Okay, message from who? Yeah, of course it's from you. You got my hopes up, and then you dashed them immediately. Great. Okay, so, we don't really... I think I'm actually gonna... It's probably not gonna get us anywhere, but we're not gonna work today. At least not during the day. Maybe during the night. We're going to spend time with someone. Who can we spend? We spent time with Takemi recently. Ryuji hasn't texted me in a while, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's go, Makoto. People tell me that once they start telling you to go to the palace, they won't want to hang out with you. So I doubt Makoto will want to hang out with me. Well, let's try to go see On. I've been finding On in the underground mall recently, and there is a mark for the blue confident thing. So maybe she's here. Aha! Yep, I was correct. She's here. So the plan here is today we're gonna spend time with On, and then tomorrow we're gonna hope that I get a text from one of the jobs that I have saying, hey, we're kind of slammed over here. You want to come in and we'll pay you extra? That's what we're hoping for. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's what we're hoping for. So let's spend time with her today.
Hey.
What are you thinking of doing today? Hanging out with you? Are you sure about that? We still haven't found the treasure. We have plenty of time. I guess no point in worrying if you're so sure.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go somewhere? If you have the time, I mean. Yeah, that's the plan. It's gonna take a break every so often. You want to hang out with Lady On? Absolutely, let's do it. What should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
I've never been a big tea person. I've also never been a big coffee person. People have the preferences between I like tea or I like coffee. I'm not a big fan of either, honestly. Somewhere popular would be nice. I have to pick? I have to pick where we go. I don't have the funds to go. Do I even have the funds to go anywhere? I have 184 yen. Can I even... I can't go anywhere. I'm trapped here. Let's just go to Shibuya then. Shibuya, huh? That's where the Will and Buffet is. You want to go? I literally can't go anywhere else. I don't have money. But if we went to before, I need you to make sure I don't eat too much, okay? Let's go. I need you to understand. I literally don't have the money to go anywhere else. This looks so amazing. This place has so much in their menu, it's hard not to overeat. Oh, how about this? Operation Eat a Bit of Everything. How about Operation No, don't do that. I think, well, does not sound like a good plan. But I'm gonna say it anyway. It's quality over quantity. That's... you just... excuse me. I'm dying. You just said, try everything. And you're gonna go quality over quantity. It was crazy how much my stomach expanded the last time, but I've reflected on my actions and I won't make the same mistake again. You just said you're gonna try one...
Yes!
Let's get eating. This is such a bad plan. The order you eat thing seems important. Let's start with the stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, they gave me this present for being the millionth customer. No wonder this place is expensive. I'm amazed they get... by the way, I like how my reasoning for not going anywhere else because I literally can't because I don't have the money. And the alternative to taking the train by spending 200 yen was to spend an inordinate amount of money on the buffet that wiped out our bank accounts last time. We don't have the funds to eat here, but it's not going to charge me, so we'll be fine. I feel like I just eat from it non-stop if I kept it at my house. Can you take it? Great. I'll happily accept that, I guess. It'll grow stronger soon. Thanks for today. You are welcome. What can I say except you're welcome, I guess. Okay.
You're back.
Here's our classic line. Yamauchi said he's gonna go drinking at that Monja restaurant. He'll go with me to help investigate undercover. Oh! Good thing I got the cherry persona when I did. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm closer with Ryuji thanks to cherry persona slime. Okay, so before, because this is gonna lock me into leaving, right? So before I do that, I'm gonna put it off for now. And, okay, very good thing I didn't do it now. I wanted to check to see if there was a crossword puzzle first. Good thing I didn't answer it right away. Because then I couldn't have done this. Exchange all over the world. That could literally be anything. I don't, what the, replace this money holder. Dispenses, okay, so it's all money focused. Can we spell, well, hold on, it's not, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, so it's 8 long, so it wouldn't be money. We do have the words to form, or sorry, we do have the letters to form money. We have M-O-N-E-Y, does this, oh, currency, hold on, currency would be exchanged, because it's all money focused, so do this, and then we need 2 R's here. That's not an R, that's an A. I can spell, don't worry. I won a spelling bee when I was in 6th grade. I've got it, the answer's currency. Originating from the Latin word currentia, flowing, this term applies specifically to money no matter the medium, though it does not include checks or credits. Throughout history, currency is applied to a wide variety of items: rock, shells, grain, livestock, feathers, salt, dried fish, wood, bamboo, and even whale teeth. Alrighty then. You say that every time, and it doesn't make it any more impressive. Oh, how's that, Makoto? Word knowledge rank 4. Try rank 4 for size, not rank 3.
All right.
Your knowledge has increased from scholarly to encyclopedic. Okay, so now we can go hang out with Ryuji, because that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Well, the plan... I'm alone right... I'm in Kichijoji right now. I find myself with a bit of time on my hands. If you feel so inclined, perhaps you can meet me here. We could chat for a while. But that's important to... but this is important to get the Kasumi thing up. But also, this game is like 3,000 hours long. I think we'll be fine. We haven't hung out with Ryuji in a long time. Let's just do this. It's been a long time. We may as well. Alright, I'm counting on you. Another new place that I can't afford to go to? A waterfront district surrounded by canals famous for its monjayaki. Nostalgic Japanese flavor. Tsukishima's famous monjayaki will remind you of the good old days.
All right.
You can invite people who may enjoy eating monjayaki to hang out with you there. If you can afford to go there, which I probably can't, based on today's events. The teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay holed up in the bathroom. Please. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Because that plan went so well the last time someone left their phone on so you could hear what was going on. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi. I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have a massive parties, which is Totally not a recipe for disaster. I must say, though, the steak's been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there that things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those are some real dark times for shooting now, huh? Now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamauchi. Don't flatter me, haha. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship in Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of... Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. So, I gotta be honest here. I don't know that disbanding the volleyball team is the instant win solution you think it is. Especially since those people probably bonded together over the shared trauma of what Kamoshida put them through. Might not be the best idea to rip them apart from each other. And, like, just because he was shit at being a human being doesn't mean you have to disband the volleyball team. That's not fair to the... Of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though. So you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork? Amazing, Yamauchi. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses, but I'm not going to... Really? That doesn't... That's not how that works at all. When someone's looking at giving out bonuses, they're going to look at the person that's doing the work, not the person who's doing... What? Okay. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I heard that Nakawaka kid is especially bad. Oh, you mean the one who asked him to bring back the pre-Kamoshida coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi. Doesn't really excel much of anything. Well, I said I would make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker. I might have mentioned something about how he was working with Kamoshida too. Subtly, of course. Well, wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Almost like it was a whole load of hooey or something like that. Who could have predicted that? And what ended up happening? Apparently, Takeshi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is not only are Takeshi's parents loaded, but his mother's the president of the PTA. I see. He'd make a great pawn. Perhaps, but nothing like him can ever captain a successful championship-winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident in practice. Wait a minute. Isn't this... Wait, okay. Morgana made a big stink a couple episodes ago about how we shouldn't wear our school uniforms to that other town because the people would notice us and we weren't allowed there because it was adults only and all that. He's sitting right next to these people in his school uniform and they're talking about the school he attends. Did they not think maybe they shouldn't? Okay. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible. So you two are just awful.
Damn it.
Effing asshole. If we don't do something quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takeshi too. God damn it. Well, let's talk to him about it. So sitting around isn't gonna do anything. This ain't our problem. It's the track teams. They're just gonna have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track ain't a team sport. At least sprinting wasn't. Well, I mean, not technically. So, like mechanically speaking, obviously you are racing individually, but you are still a team who has each other's backs, and you support each other, and you push each other to the end, and push each other to do better, and help each other train, and you train together. So, maybe not in the traditional sense, in terms of like you aren't actively working together as a team mid-play, it's not even the right word, but during the events you aren't working together as a team, like bouncing off each other and, you know, using cool teamwork strategies and things like that, but you are still a team, so it's not really the self-propelling game you think it is. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve all the problems. So, like I said, on the few days that I was on the track team, or like the very short amount of time that I was there, I never felt like the coach was an asshole, but the people, the students were phenomenal. Like, they were awesome. They were supportive of me. They wanted to help me get better. I mean, out of the gate, because like I said, the reason why I even want to go out in the first is because people said, you move pretty fast. You should join the track team, and then I did, and then I quit because I went over that in the previous episode. But the point being, they were very supportive of me being fast out of the gate, and they wanted to say, if you can run that fast automatically, imagine how fast you can run if we train together and we help you get even faster. So the students were great. They wanted to help me push me even further, and they had my back. So we had great camaraderie. The students on the short amount of time that I was on that track team were outstanding people, and I had a blast running with them. So I don't know that the whole... I don't buy the whole... The track team is just a bunch of egotistic narcissists who are only out for themselves kind of thing. I don't buy that. Oh, and the other thing I should mention, that even the people who weren't moving as fast and they were, slower to keep up with the rest of them, they still pushed them. It's like, do your best, work as hard as you can. We're here to support you. We're here to offer tips. No one was left out of the team. So I really don't buy what you're pushing here, Ryuji. I get it that the track team I was on isn't the track team in the game, but it sounds like he's conceptually saying that just the idea of it being a track team because it's an individual event-based sport, that you don't have each other's backs, which I don't buy that at all. Even though we had our goals and shit, we were still running together. Except for with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right? I know they ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel. I mean, I think it's cool. Huh? You're saying you have each other's backs. That's loyalty. I respect the hell out of that. Don't know that they would have blabbed about all that right in front of us, but we're making great progress with Ryuji, I gotta say.
Alright.
Like, we're doing very well with Ryuji. Wait, you tell me how to insta-kill?
Wait.
Tell me how to do what? That's awesome! I can insta-kill? Okay. Maybe, I usually don't read that because I never find it useful. Apparently I can insta-kill now. Probably should have read that. So far, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Anytime. Now that I actually have my cherry persona back, I'll do this. Anytime. But there is a part of me that's wondering if I should have hung out with Akechi because that's kind of important for getting the true ending. But it's fine. Well, good work today, man, and thanks for sticking around so late. Not a problem. But goddammit, Yamauchi, that dick, just thinking about him pisses me off. Sorry, skip that. At this rate, the track team's screwed. Miyauchi's gonna take advantage of all of them. But I also don't want to make a huge scene. I can't let myself mess up their chance to start the team again. Besides, I doubt those guys are gonna listen to anything that I say. Well, you never know until you try. Your choices are do nothing or try. Even if you don't think it's gonna work, trying is better than doing nothing. That's true, I gotta have faith in them. Anyway, at least we know the truth about him. We just gotta figure out our next move. That bastard Yamauchi munching on Manja like he's got us all figured out. He won't get away with this. In any case, thanks again for your help today. You seriously saved me. Bye! I didn't do anything yet. We've not made much progress here today. I wouldn't... You're making a little... You're a bit, exaggerating my accomplishments today. You were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Do I have anything to read? I have a lot of things to read. Let's want... Okay, so we need to boost our charm, right? Can we... knowledge... Here we go. Let's read The Art of Charm. The ABCs of picking up ladies. The picture of the author, that smug grin, just irritates me. I bought all the books for a reason. We may as well read them. I didn't realize how long you've been reading, because how far did you get? Halfway through, I'm guessing. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was sufficient use of your time, because our knowledge set is already where it needs to be. It's just the charm set that we have to get it to, not even just level 4, we have to get it to max rank. And we have to do it quickly. So, you know, the more we can do in that regard, the better. And the thing is, I haven't even decided that whether it's going to be Makoto or Kasumi that we actually pursue, but I need to have my stats up there just in case. I hate how much it rains this time of year. Speaking of rain, did you know that the Terabozo was originally female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Chinyang. I probably mispronounced it and I apologize if I did. When I came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunny weather and became male. In the history of the world, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now then, please look at this picture.
Here's a question.
Some say this tarot card is based off a woman named Joan. Now, do you know what this woman's position was? So, I probably would have guessed this anyway. However, I got a comment on my most recent Persona 5 video that actually answered this question for me. So, because I know that the Joanna is actually based around two people, the name from Joan of Arc, as well as the legend of female Pope. So thank you very much for that. You saved me a thought process there. That's correct. Pope Joan was a significant figure from the medieval ages. You're quite this. No, I just got the answer from a comment. It ain't that deep. Joan, or Johanna, as some historians argue, was the Pope of Rome, even though women couldn't be priests. As such, she was a legendary figure, sometimes thought of as an anti-church symbol. Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he? It's always one of them. We always get one of the lines. You must be really smart. No, I literally just read off a comment that I got. It ain't that deep. I literally just read a comment. That's all I did. Alright. According to the legends, Joan was a cross-dressing girl brought from the Athens to Rome. Praised throughout the city for her wisdom, she was eventually chosen by the people as pope. However, when it was discovered that she was a woman, she was stoned to death. This incident was regarded as a taboo by the church. As a result, Joan was stricken from history books. As long as they can do the job, it doesn't matter if they're man or woman. Sheesh, some people. Yep. Sure words never been spoken. Alright, so what's today's plan? It's raining. Weather very well may have an effect. Weather very well may have the same effect on Mentos as it has on humans. Please, oh please tell me that I have a message from one of the people. Please let that be from work. Please let that be from work. God damn it. I was holding out hope that maybe I would get a message from one of the places, because we need money. We need it badly. We really need money. So, but it's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine, because at the end of the day, we're still gonna get the charm boost, even if we're not gonna get a huge pay bonus. We're still gonna get the charm bonus. Actually, wait, no. No, this is the one. No, I'm wrong. Wait, no, I'm wrong. That's the one that increases. Why did I think this is one? Oh, you know why? You know why? It's because the freaking It's because in the calendar, one of the requirements is the head turning thing, which is a charm burst. Yeah, that's why. Okay, because when excuse me, when I looked at this earlier, I saw charm, and I didn't actually look. I just glanced at it. I'm like, oh, charm. But this is the one of the 2 day jobs that increases our job. And I was like, no, that's not the case, and that's just a requirement for the head turning thing. This is what increases our kindness, is at the flower shop. This is what increases our charm, because we have to actually talk to customers. And this one's emergency. Okay, good thing I remembered that, because that would have been bad if we went to the wrong job by mistake. That could have gone very poorly. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, I misspoke earlier when I said that the flower shop. I'm pretty sure I said the flower shop is the one that increases your charm, but that was not correct at all. This is the one that actually does that. So, let's go here. Keeping you cool this summer. Soothing Soba is now on sale. Yep, let's go to work. And increase our charm, of course. Anyone want to stop by, like On or Ryuji? Welcome. You have a point guard with us? He doesn't know then. Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. And in turn, our charm has increased. Don't mind if I do. I'm just waiting for that to rank up to level 4, so then we can get one step closer to reaching max rank.
Wanna head back?
And for all I know, this could be all for nothing, because I could decide to go with Kasumi in the end anyway, and this could all be for literally nothing, but who knows. Thanks for the money, though. I'll happily accept that. I'll change and go home. Okay. So now what's our...
You're back.
There's our classic, ugh, you're back. Hey, you see the article? No. It's an interview with some kid from school. Oh, is it Mishima? Yeah, it's Mishima's interview. That's what it said. It's mostly about the physical punishment. Think this boy M is Mishima? Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan site thing's been a huge help too. Probably fine leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
That article.
The article, you think the reporter made it Carlsons could have written it? I think he... definitely, yes.
Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichigo Oya.
Was there even a slight possibility that wasn't going to be the case?
I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
Will it?
If the palace ruler sees it, and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes... Hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. We have her paint us in a positive light. Public opinion of us will change for the better.
That could definitely be helpful, you're
We
right.
should go try and get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves.
So does that mean we have to go back to speak with... So where will we find her at? Will we find her... Will we just find her back in that place we went to before, or will we find her... Because, I don't know where to find her. I'm assuming she'd be one of the spots with a blue confidant thing, right? If we can go to her now, I don't think she. I think she's probably just in the. She's probably in the same place we saw her last time. Yeah, up here. I'm guessing. This is where it makes the most sense for her to be. So we're just gonna go here. Now it'll be crap if we go here and she's not actually here, because then it'll just have been a colossal waste of our money. But I'm gonna hope for the best. Yeah, you know that's probably because there's a blue card at the bar. So going to assume that she's in here. So we'll go talk to her and see. See if we can get her to write another article about us. You here again, boy? Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay? No worries. Hey, you. Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Oh, who cares? Wait, I care. She's so drunk she hasn't even noticed you're here. Which makes this the perfect time to talk to her about her work. That's obviously a sarcastic statement, by the way. This is obviously not a good time to talk to her about her work, good god. If we have her write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. Yeah, we should also probably ask her if she wants to do this when she's not intoxicated and can actually think for herself. Should we try forming a deal with Oya? Yes, but maybe at any other time? I don't know. Keep in mind that she's drunk, now do a good job negotiating, okay? Maybe wait till she's not...
Hey, Lala-chan, are you sure this isn't just water?
If it is, that means she's doing her job, because good lord almighty, you clearly do not need any more alcohol right now.
If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
You poor unfortunate soul.
What's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves?
This was a mistake.
Or maybe you're just falling in love.
This was a massive mistake.
For real? You came all this way just to tell me? Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
I'm sorry. Her voice actress sounds so much like not the voice itself, but the inflection and the tone and the manner in which she's speaking sounds so much like Ursula.
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to. Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash? Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time.
Okay, that was my response. There was I haven't figured out what payment I would request yet. Not you get a freebie.
As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's kind
You snapped out of your drunken state real quick.
Something's fishy. But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
If that's what you think.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you could take a vacation.
Okay, she sounded significantly less like Ursula there.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what we wanted, and yet it wasn't one of the options that I was given for some reason.
The Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Sure.
All right then. It's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
I've made a deal with Oya, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. Oh no, we found another confidant. We've made a mistake. We're gonna get to hear the awakening thing again. Oh
Your
great, my
reputation
favorite.
skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
Nari,
I am thou.
thou art I.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
I did not mean to skip that, but honestly, you've heard it so many times. Are you really that broken up about it? Decreases the security level when you find a new safe room. That's good. That's very good, actually. Okay, I'll happily accept that. Great.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler.
Probably for the best.
Okay, Lala-chan. Time to celebrate our agreement. Bring out my bottle. And 2 glasses, please. Oh, come on, please. Whoa. Her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
She's gonna be in there for a
Okay, then.
while. You should go home.
I feel like my charm has increased. Oh, has it now? Oh. Oh! Well, in that case, it was all worth it. It wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't one of the objectives of coming here, but you know what? It worked. I'll accept, I'll happily accept that. Okay.
You take care now.
Don't stick around Shinjuku too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan.
And that's my cue! That lady's gonna be the death of me. Sounds like she might be the death of me. Thanks. That's adorable. Feels like gratitude's hard to come by these days. You're gonna be a real heartbreaker in a few years. Oh, I'm just teasing you. Now go on home before some degenerate in a gutter spits on you or something. I better get back inside. You'll always be welcome here, but head straight home tonight, alright? Alright. She's nice. Despite her intimidating demeanor, she is a very nice person. Makoto again? Nope, Ryuji this time. Are you going to be the one to tell me that I need to go to the palace this time? What are we doing today? Circuit time? Yep, what? Who could have guessed it? No, we're not going today. We're not going to the goddamn... We'll go soon, I promise, but not today. Don't start you... I know, for God's sake, It's the same thing, it's cover sheet all over again. The more you tell me to do the thing, the less I actually want to do the thing. It's just how this works. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here, because we're gonna... Yeah, oh my god, you won't shut up? Okay, what are my messages now? You and... Okay, yeah, it's nothing interesting. Alright, so yeah, we'll leave this here today, and feel like we're at a good stopping point. Tomorrow we'll pick back up again, and we might go tomorrow, might not. Honestly, we probably will. We probably will go tomorrow. Within the next few days in game is when we'll start going to the palace. We don't want to wait too long. I think we got a good full episode's worth of just hanging out and having fun. Tomorrow we'll start going into the palace. Not immediately, but at some point in the next episode. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye!